2014 Kawasaki Versys 650. Bit of a on a whim test ride. So let's give it a go. It's a 650 parallel twin. I'll let her warm up before I give her some beans. I've only been on the bike literally a minute. First impression is very comfortable. I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of the parallel twin engines. I had a Kawasaki ER5 quite a few years back, so I'm used to the engine, but I'm not a big fan, I'll be honest. But yeah, very, very comfortable. Dials are very basic, which isn't a problem. Mirrors are good, you can see really well behind you. Your shoulders don't get in the way too much. There's obviously a list of extras you can get for the Versys, as there is with any bike. One thing I think I'd want is a slightly taller screen on it, being the purpose that it's kind of a touring bike, I guess, so I'd want a slightly taller screen than what's there. But that said, I haven't got up to a national speed yet, so we'll wait and see. It might be okay. Feels quite light compared to my Phaser. Very nice seating position though, really comfortable. Gearbox is nice and smooth. The only thing, like I say, I find with the parallel twin engines is it always feels like you're in too high a gear, even when you're not. They're quite lumpy down in the lower revs, the parallel twins, I've always found. Clutch is very light. It's quite a windy day today, and I'm getting quite a lot of blast up on my sort of chest area, even at sort of lower speeds as like 40 miles per hour. I've actually got more, it feels like I've actually got more wind protection on the Phaser. Like I say, there is a slight crosswind, and it is a very windy day today, so but we'll get her into a national speed limit. We'll open her up a bit. And we'll see how she feels. Controls are very basic, but again, I'm a fan of the basics. I don't like too many electronics and too many riding modes and all that sort of stuff. So it's got the digital speedo then, and the analog rev counter, which I'm a big fan of. I do like the analog rev counters. What have we got up here? We've got modes. Let's have a little flick through while we're going. Oh, okay, so we've got the odometer. What else have we got there? We've got trip A and B and a clock. That's it. This bike's done 372 miles. So it's very basic stuff up on the clocks, but that's not an issue. Not an issue at all. Extremely easy to ride, very nice. Quite impressed actually, I must say. Apart from the parallel twin, it's a very, very nice bike, and very, very user friendly. Doesn't pull too bad. For a bike that's a tourer, it's very confidence inspiring. Really nice seating position. I'm 6'1" and I don't feel cramped up on it at all. My knees sit nicely in the tank recesses. Very nice, upright, comfortable position. I'll give you guys a walk round. So here it is, 2014 Kawasaki Versys 650 in white. Quite a nice looking bike. I'd have to get a rad guard for it as well, I think, because it would be a bike that I'd use all year round. Overall, really nice bike. It's very short, I must admit. It's quite a small bike, but you don't feel that when you're on it. It feels, like I say, very comfortable when you're riding. But to look at, it's quite narrow, so it'd be ideal for filtering through the town. And if I can get over this side, give you a bit of a view. That's the side view. So like I mentioned, it's quite a short bike, but yeah, I like it. It's exceeded my expectations, I must admit, but this would definitely have to be changed. It would definitely need a bigger screen on it, without a shadow of a doubt, for me personally. The build quality of the bike actually feels quite good as well. For one of the more budget tourers, I guess it kind of comes under that bracket really. But yeah, the build quality doesn't feel too bad at all. Like I say, it's not very vibey. You don't get many vibes through the bars as you're riding it. Yeah, let's get back on and do a bit more riding. I'll show you the start-up sequence, hope you can see that. It's very simple. Hear that? Wait for the cars to go. Probably sound quite nice with a can on it. So, let's do a few more miles. Doesn't pull too bad at all. Just as quick as my phaser. If anything, it might even feel a little bit quicker. Okay, 40 miles per hour, 6th gear. Let's open it up. 60. Not too bad. A little bit lumpy initially, but not too bad. Let's try that in 5th. 5th gear, 40 miles per hour. 60. It's not too bad at all. Not too bad. I could definitely get used to this. Yeah, I'm impressed. Nice smooth gearbox. Nice smooth throttle response. Doesn't lag too much. It does lag a little bit. But I'm sure that's down to the nature of the way the engine makes its power. Suspension's nice, not too hard, not too soft. Absorbs the bumps really nice. I can't really find any major bad points about the bike, I'll be honest. So easy to ride. So much easier than the phaser to ride. It feels so much lighter than the phaser. Better seating position than the phaser. It's quicker than the phaser. Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure to be on board. Indeed it is. Turns lovely. Steering feels nice and light. So I've been on the bike about 40 minutes now. Not a single ache or pain. Just feel like I'm sitting at home in my armchair. So does she. Probably not as comfortable as that, but you know, we have got a bit more power, so you've got to give and take in these situations, you know. Okay, so let's try U-turn. Piece of piss. Piece of piss. And that was a narrower road than normal. Yeah, absolute piece of piss. Effortless. Okay, let's try some slow control. Easy, it does it for you. It pretty much does it for you. Yeah, easy. Absolute piece of cake. Doing some figure of eights. Oh, so easy. So easy. Slow control is the easiest thing in the world on this bike. Yeah. There you go. So figure of 8 turns there. Just to demonstrate a bit of filtering or whatever it may be. Slow control. And very, very easy. Nice light clutch. Kawasaki Versys 650 gets a thumbs up from me. Very impressive.